Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Langston University and our 2017 commencement. Commencement at Langston University is a solemn, sacred, and dignified occasion. Therefore, at this time, I ask that all cell phones and other electronic devices be turned off, and that the decorum commensurate with any formal event become the order of the day. We have been monitoring the weather closely to ensure an enjoyable experience for all. In the event we experience inclement weather, we will move the program indoors. We ask all graduates, faculty, and staff to report directly to the auditorium, and for all family and friends of the graduates to report directly to the gymnasium, where live streaming will be available. This will be necessary in order to complete the commencement exercise and maintain everyone's safety. I will provide clear instructions should we experience inclement weather. Thank you for your understanding. Entering from my left are faculty marshals, Dr. Alonzo Peterson and Dr. Jean Johnson, leading the esteemed Langston University faculty and professional staff. Student marshals, please come forward to escort the doctorate candidates. Candidates for the Master of Education degree, Master of Science degree, and candidates for the Master of Entrepreneurial Studies degree, Dr. Corby Ward. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to welcome Dr. Vernon Jones, Associate Dean, School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences, to the stage to provide reflections. Could the audience please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by the Langston University Concert Choir. At this time, I would like to invite President Smith to the podium.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Regents for the Oklahoma Agricultural and Mechanical Colleges, the University Administration, faculty, students, and graduates, I welcome you to the 117th commencement exercise at Langston University. We're gathered here this morning to celebrate the achievement of the members of the graduating class of 2017 and to offer them our best wishes for continued success. Class of 2017, I salute you. I commend you on your outstanding accomplishments thus far. To those celebrating with us today, thank you for being with us, and we welcome you to Langston University. I would now like to acknowledge our special guests who are with us today. Mrs. Michelle Purvey, Secretary of the Langston University National Alumni Association. Ms. Tasha Black, Treasurer, the Langston University National Alumni Association. I am now pleased to introduce members of the platform, and please hold your applause until all are standing and have been presented. Beginning at my far left, the back row, Dr. Melvin Randall, Langston University National Alumni Association President. State Representative George Young Sr., Oklahoma Legislative Black Caucus and State Representative. Mr. Jason Ramsey, Chief Executive Officer for the Board of Regents for the Oklahoma A&M Colleges. Now beginning to my far right, back row, Oklahoma State Representative Jason Lowe, and also the Oklahoma Legislative Black Caucus. Oklahoma Senator Kevin Matthews, Chair of the Oklahoma Black Caucus, who's passing on the baton to Representative Young here soon. Oklahoma Senator A.J. Griffin, Oklahoma State Senator from I District, District 20. Front row to my far left, Dr. Alicia Pollard, Grand Marshal and Chair of the Faculty Senate. Mr. Paul Pugh, 2017 Senior Class President. Regent Rick Davis, Board of Regents for the Oklahoma A&M Colleges. Dr. Clyde Montgomery, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Front right, to my far right, Dr. Melvin Todd, 2017 Honorary Degree recipient. Mr. Keelan Armstrong, Student Government Association President, 2016-2017. Mr. Kavars Sims, who is our distinguished speaker and will be formally introduced later in the program. How about a round of applause for members of our dais? First and foremost, I'd like to thank all of the families who are with us today, but I could not stand before you and not recognize all of the moms and grandmothers on this Mother's Day weekend who are with us. If you are a mom or a grandmother of one of our graduates, would you please stand and allow our graduates to say thank you to you? Now, I know all of the dads are saying, I can't believe he's going to leave me out. So now we like all parents and guardians of our graduates to please stand. All parents and guardians. I'd like to take a personal note to introduce and ask you to give a round of applause to a team that I get to work with on a daily basis in terms of the administration of the university. With all members of the Administrative Council and all of our academic deans, would you please stand and allow the graduates to say thank you to each and every one of you. All elected officials who are with us today, would you please stand and allow us to say thank you for your service to the state of Oklahoma. All elected officials. Let's give them a round of applause. Just 2 days ago, we were hit with a serious hailstorm, and you may not realize it, but the campus, as it looks this morning, did not look that way just 2 days ago. I'd like to give a special shout out to the members of Langston University facilities team. Most of them you won't see right now, and they're not here to stand up because they're still out working. But our campus is absolutely beautiful today because of their great work, and I'd like you to give them a round of applause. Members of the clergy, if you're a member of the clergy, would you please stand and allow us to thank you. Members of the clergy who are with us today. Last but certainly not least, if you're a Langston University alumni, please stand. Langston University alumni. Thank you for coming home. Thank you for sending your children to dear Langston, and thank you for supporting your alma mater continuously. At this time, I'd like to take the special moment to recognize two individuals as a personal point of privilege. And the first with Miss Stephanie Adams, please stand. Miss Stephanie Adams, please remain standing. Miss Adams had the nerve to get engaged, and she wants to go and live with her future husband, go figure, in another state. But Miss Stephanie Adams is a 1989 Langston University graduate, and she's given 16 years of service to Langston University. She's worked in student affairs. She served 8 years as our ADA compliance officer, the director of retention for 7 years. She served as an adjunct professor in psychology, the senior academic advisor for the past 4 years, also the head cheerleading coach. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm thank you to Miss Stephanie Adams. We appreciate your service and we love you. Next, with graduate Morgan Lee, please stand. Where's Morgan? I'm so excited that Morgan is with us today. And actually, just not quite a year ago, but Morgan, you remember last summer, I was running the track in the stadium. Not many people in here, and I saw this young lady in the stadium running the steps and running around the track. And I said, Morgan, what are you doing? And she said, Dr. Smith, I want to be a firefighter. She said, I'm training, but I want to get into the academy to be a firefighter. I'm happy to report that 2 weeks ago, Morgan Lee began the academy to become a firefighter in the city of Tulsa. Now here's a little tidbit that you may not know. First of all, there's some members of the Tulsa Fire Department who are with us today to support Morgan. Wave your hands. We want to say thank you for supporting her. Morgan is the only African American female accepted to the academy. And when she completes the academy, listen at this, she will be the only African American female out of over 700 firefighters on the entire Tulsa Fire Department. I also have to thank one other person who is on the dais. Morgan, what you did not know is that I was equipped with someone who is retired from the Tulsa Fire Department. So when I left you that day, I made one phone call, and I called Senator Kevin Matthews from Tulsa. Senator Matthews said, what do I need to do? I'll write a letter, I'll make phone calls, and he did just that. And not only did he do that, I was able to get a phone call the day before Morgan was accepted and officially know that she was going to be into the academy. So I want to thank publicly Senator Kevin Matthews for supporting a Langston University student. Thank you, Morgan, and congratulations. Well, class of 2017, you have obtained the best that Langston University has to offer. You've made it to this day, your day. On behalf of Langston University, your soon-to-be alma mater, your home on the hill, I congratulate you and I commend you. And at this time, I'd like to welcome Mr. Keelan Armstrong to the stage to introduce our speaker. Pardon me, please, just one moment. A native of Austin, Texas, Kavars E. Sims is a student affairs practitioner in higher education who serves underrepresented student populations while addressing achievement gaps for students from lower socioeconomic communities. Sims is the first in his immediate family to graduate from high school and obtain multiple degrees. He received a bachelor's degree in computer science in 2013 and later earned a Master of Education in 2015, both from Langston University. During his time as an undergraduate, he excelled as a scholar and a student leader on campus. He joined Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated and was elected the second vice director of the Southwestern region of Phi Beta Sigma. In 2012, he was crowned Mr. Langston University and later received the Ernest L. Holloway Outstanding Leader of the Year Award. Please join me in welcoming our 2017 commencement speaker, Kavars E. Sims.
To use the word nervous would be an understatement. But let's get the show started. I want to thank members of the Commencement Coordinating Committee, faculty and staff, the executive leadership of the university, distinguished members of the Board of Regents. Jason Ramsey, I've been having a conversation with this fellow for some years. Members of the legislative Black Caucus, Oklahoma State Senator A.J. Griffin, President Smith, and most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2017. I have to say it feels good to be home amongst the presence of lions, sharing the same space with my fellow members of the Pride. You know, when I received the call from Dr. Smith at 8:37 a.m. on a Tuesday of March 28th, yes, Doc, I made sure I documented our discussion. I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page. Some will call it obnoxious. I call it being proactive. Don't blame me. I was trained that way. I'm a lion. But when I received the call, my soul ignited. Not with excitement and confidence and knowing that I would present the best speech to the graduates. No, it was the complete opposite. Instead, I was overwhelmed with fear and doubt. Immediately following the request, I began asking questions that bared no relevance. You know, questions like, out of all the graduates who ever walked this stage, Doc, why me? Are you sure, Doc? It's 8:30 in the morning. You may need some more rest. It seems a little overwhelming. You see, at this moment, all logic had dissipated, and the only thing that made sense was fear and doubt. And yet, with a subtle yet convincing candor, Doc replied, brother, and I'm trying to do his voice, brother, you have a story, and I need you to share it. So, Doc, per your request, I'll stick to the script. You see, before this commencement ceremony, before the regalia, before the presentations at Harvard, Texas A&M, and many other universities in the nation, before the career in higher education, the multiple degrees and lifelong relationships with stakeholders in the profession, I was just Kavars, a confused kid with nothing but dreams and aspirations. I was hopeless, I was timid, I was lonely, I was afraid, and I was impoverished. You see, life for me has never been a crystal stair. I was raised on the east side of Central Austin, Texas. You see, this is before gentrification in my community, the influx of young technical engineers, the innovative marketing campaigns that painted Austin as this greater city than life metropolitan that included local diners, artistry, and live music. South by Southwest, one of the best music festivals on earth. But you know, before this, it was Austin to me. It was just the east side. It was 12th Street. It was a place where hope was an idea, education was a joke, and social mobility seemed impossible. Where incarceration, violence, and drug distributions were social norms, and the only thing outside of that social norm was viewed as a threat. You see, in my community, the bullies were heroes, and the academics are quote-unquote nerds. Well, let's just say the bullies needed somebody to abuse. I've shared final words with close friends murdered in the streets, and still to this day communicate via postmail with loved ones serving life sentences for crimes committed in the communities I call home. You see, my mom is an addict, and the uncles and cousins I call family are our greatest supporters. My father, neither I nor my mother knows his first name. For as long as I can remember, sustainability was never my reality. Me and my siblings spent nights in shelters, motels, under bridges, one-bedroom shacks, vehicles, and sometimes dope houses. As you can imagine, fear and doubt has been a common theme in my life. But, you know, I was never sure of anything, but somehow I knew that my life was greater than my circumstances. Carrying the same fear and doubt, I took a risk and decided to attend dear Langston University. Which, funny enough, is an interesting scenario in itself because I was forced by my high school football coach. Yeah, I came to play football, but you guys practice too much. So I decided to hang that one up, right? Yeah, but which is an alumnus, my high school coach, oddly enough, is an alumnus of the institution. I filled out the application on a Thursday, and oddly enough, I jumped in the car and relocated to Oklahoma on a Friday. So in less than 24 hours, I had to make the most important decision of my life. Be a victim of circumstance or challenge fear and doubt. With my spirit struggling with the anxieties of failure, I managed to suck it up and I made a decision. Not because I knew I would do well, because I knew I had to do something, so I did. I loaded everything I owned into 2 large containers, scrambled enough money to pay my housing application fee and cover my lease agreement charge, and made the commute to my new home on the hill, Langston University. Hit the campus running and managed to gain a 4.0 my first year in college. Sought out various student leadership opportunities, joined the greatest fraternity on earth, Phi Beta Sigma. And, sorry guys, I had to throw that in there. And oddly enough, to my own disbelief, was crowned Mr. Langston University and became the first person in my immediate family to graduate from high school and obtain multiple degrees. But why does that matter, right? Because it's not my day, it's your day. Why is this information important to you? You see, class of 2017, I provided the context, my life, the answer as to why I'm here. No, I regret to inform you, I didn't draft a long list of steps that I felt you needed to execute in order to obtain success. I didn't load a speech with recited quotes that I believe would indirectly motivate the audience. No, instead I came to have a real conversation, as my friends would call it, keep it 100. You see, a discussion of how challenging fear and doubt could plant seeds that others can reference for success, because believe it or not, graduates, this moment is greater than you. So what does this moment mean to you? That's the question. You see, throughout my life, I was never sure of anything. However, I always questioned things I felt I couldn't control. Why? Because with every fiber in my body, I believe that life is a fusion of possibilities, a culmination of questions that solve themselves through individual actions executed during moments in fear and doubt. Great questions. Questions that challenge our very existence as leaders. Questions that challenge circumstances while providing platforms and that aid self-awareness. So what is fear? What is it? Why do we allow it to alter our personal, social, and career aspirations? I mean, think about it. We allow preconceived thoughts to alter our reality. Because of fear, we place more energy into the thought of failure than we actually place into the thought of success. We allow things that might happen interrupt things that should happen in our life. But here's the reality, and I came to have an honest conversation and not sugarcoat a word. Here's the reality. You're never going to have enough time, enough resources, enough support you need to get you to the destination you want to be. There'll always be something better and something greater than you feel you can handle. But it's important to keep in mind that anything worth having is never easy, and the process of stepping through fear and doubt is always necessary, because in these moments, we develop resiliency, fortitude, character, and willpower. What if your understanding, and I want to ask some more questions, what if our understanding of struggle, not the ambiguous stories that you share with your friends, but your internal, personal struggles? What if it's just another component of development, and our understanding of pain is really just signals of progression that mold us into being better people? I mean, let's be honest, a great man once told me, and this is where we get real, I can't judge you by what you say when I see what you do. Graduates, your stories have to be greater than motivational social media posts. People need to see you conquer fear and doubt. Why? Because people need something to reference. Don't tell me you can do something. I need you to show me. You see, I share without hesitation stories of my life. Why? Why did it matter? Because it was never about me in the first place. You see, during my trials and tribulation, I never had enough time, enough money, enough resources or support needed to get to my destination. However, it never altered my progression. It was in these moments I was able to build resiliency, fortitude, character, and willpower. Because I was able to accept fear and doubt, I'm able to stand here today. Graduates, your struggles, those long nights spent in those classrooms, those labs, it was never about you. See, this moment is greater than you, because on this day, May 13, 2017, someone in the audience, someone in these stands would need your story to get them to the next level. So again, is this moment greater than you? Are you willing to accept fear and doubt for the rest of your life? Not for you, but for the person seeking someone to reference as they battle through their own challenges in life. I can glance in the audience right now and spot a niece, a cousin, an uncle, a mother, a father, a loved one, a child, a husband, a wife, who needed this moment more than you. They're not here just to applaud your achievements, although I have to say you look amazing in your regalia. But they're here because they believed in your ability to challenge fear and doubt. They didn't need words of affirmation. They needed action for confirmation that they too have what it takes to sit in your seats. Graduates, I need you to be the reference, because this moment is greater than you. The world can do without, the world can function without extraneous commentary. You know, that individual with outstanding oratorical and writing skills, but lack outstanding and life-changing action. The youth, your community, your business, the world desperately needs people who are brave enough to challenge fear and doubt. You see, I mentioned that I like to ask questions, and I'm about to round up. I know my time's coming. But here are questions that I believe in the most. What if the answers to the questions regarding your career, relationships, finances, happiness, etc. were located just beyond the fog of deception of fear and doubt? What if circumstances were just psychological barriers and the only anchor in your life is the person you see when you look in the mirror? What if the reason you can't achieve your goals is because you refuse to challenge fear and doubt? You see, the questions in my life is what pushes me to remain persistent. I stopped accepting circumstances and started exploring what overcoming challenges delineated to my family, my community, and my loved ones. You see, I firmly believe that the only dichotomy that exists between myself and members of my community lies in my ability to challenge fear and doubt. So in retrospect, graduates, I'm here, you here, because you were brave enough to make a mistake. I didn't have to answer the question answer the call when Doc called, or accept the invitation to speak. I could have easily accepted fear and doubt and decline, but I accepted the call because I knew that this moment was greater than me. So graduates, here's the challenge, and we're rounding up. Graduates, I challenge you to take the driver's seat of your life. Adjust the mirrors of your character. Ensure you align your side mirrors in such an angle that you may always remain close to the people who stick to your side, no matter how fast or slow your pace may be. Align your rearview mirrors in such a way that you may always be able to identify those seeking a better tomorrow through your actions today. Realize that as you navigate fear and doubt, you will begin to pave ways for others seeking to overcome their struggles, because we need you to reference. Graduates, today we celebrate. Today we acknowledge the results of your hard work and dedication. Today we'll take pictures. Today we'll snap them. We'll add them on our Instagram, Facebook, and we'll live stream most likely this entire ceremony. Am I right? I see some phones out. But it's imperative to keep in mind that no matter how much we celebrate, no matter how much we congratulate one another, there will always be a tomorrow on that day. Someone will need you to dig deep and challenge your fear and doubt. Why? Because they'll need someone to reference. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. Be the reference for someone else's tomorrow. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2017. Hell's up.
How about one more round of applause, Mr. Kavars, Easton? Well, Kavars, you've seen me do this for others, but now you get your own. On behalf of your alma mater, we'd like to say thank you for, so far, a career well done, but also a commencement speech well done. This is yours, brother. And now we'll have the senior class response by Mr. Paul Pugh, senior class president.
I'm a little nervous too. We're gonna do this. Right. On behalf of the Langston University graduating class of 2017, we thank you, Mr. Kavars Sims, for your amazing words of encouragement. You are truly an inspiration to not only myself, but to my fellow Langston Lions. I hope that you've enjoyed your time here at dear Langston University, and we hope to see you again in the future. Thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule and sharing this amazing moment with us. Yeah, y'all clap it up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs, cats, amphibians, and reptiles, to the incomparable, unrelenting, and extraordinary graduating class of 2017. We have paid for this day. After countless hours of writing papers, reading textbooks, taking quizzes, midterm exams, final exams, and staying up all night studying, I am excited to say we have made it. I'm just getting started. See, college days swiftly do pass. Class of 2017, today we rejoice. Today we stand steady with the realization and the fortitude to accept the role of being change agents of today and furthermore tomorrow. Because we understand that living off the legacy of our ancestors cannot last forever. For we must take on the responsibility of writing our own. We devoted many hours, dedicated work, and sacrificed over 4, 5, and maybe even 6 years of our lives for the benefits of education. We clashed, we cried, we sacrificed, but most importantly, we succeeded. Despite the challenging coursework, numerous trips to every building on campus just to receive no exact answer, surviving cafeteria food, surviving unpredictable weather, surviving the cricket epidemic, and the late nights of cramming, I can finally say we've completed our task. From Los Angeles to Dallas to Houston to Kansas City to Oklahoma City to Washington to Oakland to Langston and into the world. From communicators to nurses, the class of 2017 is overflowing in abundance with innovative individuals who are prepared to embrace all that life has to offer. We are the intellectual prep, preparing the steps for success, dressed in the attire that evidently reflects an inner drive. Hold on. So we sow the ivy, invoke our flavor, and we read cool in a form pure and embellished, never yet always fabricated. A riddle that explains our genuine character, simultaneously underlining the attention we have given to style and fabrication. A league of extraordinary ladies and gents that represents the roots of a real HBCU experience. To the administrators, faculty, and staff of dear Langston University, we thank you. We thank you for never allowing us to settle for nothing but greatness. See, the benefits of attending a smaller university may go unnoticed due to the popularity of larger institutions. But here at Langston University, we embrace the smaller community. We accept the fact that our classrooms are small because we understand how important it is for our professors to recognize the strengths and weaknesses of every student that enters his or her classroom. See, this is for you. To the hardworking Bay Area carpenter, Dad, this is for you. To the amazing and meticulous California State employee, Mama, this is for you. To every parent or family member who didn't have the opportunity or affordability to make it to college, but worked their butts off just so we could, this is for you. To the families and attendants, realize that without your love and support, no one attending this marvelous event will be here today. It is because of you we sit as future doctors, publicists, scientists, businessmen and women, and educators of tomorrow. See, when African Americans graduate, it's more than just a piece of paper. It's a hop to statistics, negative media, naysayers, and a seat to higher spaces. I would like to end thanking God and the self-checkout at Walmart for helping us get through those rough days. To my village, Jamila and Jada, my Allen Temple family, Tasia, Nick, Wada, Kendall, Calvin, Reagan, Denisha, Kiera, Frishy, Justice, Jewel, Daisy, Jazz, J-Mo, Dejan, Moncrief, BC, my SGA, SAB, and Rare family. Thank you. And to my LBs, Gerard, Rico, Sid, Chris Smith, Chris Vaughn, Randall, Jermaine, Austin, Kilo, JD, and Steve. 13 DM, we changed the game. Langston, thank you for loving a young man from East Oakland, California. Class of 2017, I pray that the pride and fight of a lion will forever rest in your hearts and always protect Langston at all costs. If your school is boring, it's because you're boring. Smile every day, and if you're not laughing, you're not living. Remember that the only greatness of a man is immortality. You were here. Leave your mark. I'm sure I left mine. Created with love in order to love. Peace and blessings, y'all. Now, in true HBCU fashion, let us all stand and celebrate one last time.
Now I get to come up after swag surf. Oh man! Well, it's a perfect segue. First of all, another round of applause to my brother, my frat brother, Paul Pugh. I now would like to present several awards to several people, an award called the Outstanding Senior Leader Award. Dean Josh Busby will shake hands with the student. As I call your name, just please stand, and Dean Busby will bring you your award to your seat. The Outstanding Senior Leader Award honors senior students who have gone above and beyond throughout their college career in their commitment to leadership, academics, campus involvement, community service, and exemplary character. They have worked hard to uphold the traditions of Langston University, while at the same time making positive contributions to the surrounding community. This is an opportunity for those seniors to receive the recognition and honor they deserve. The nominees must have a commitment to all of those things. They are chosen annually by a selection committee who's charged with vetting the qualifications of each nominee and selecting the recipients. I'm now pleased to announce 8 recipients of the Outstanding Senior Leader Award. Please stand when your name is called. Ms. Kimberly McKnight. Kimberly possesses the characteristics and ambitions of a leader. She is always about her business, goal-oriented, and has always been focused on her schoolwork. She is a member of the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, where she served as the historian for the chapter. She was the SGA Public Relations Chair in 2015-16 and served the last 2 years as the editor of the Gazette newspaper, Langston University student publication. She also served as the activities coordinator for Heart to Heart, which is a Christian women's organization for Langston University. From 2013 to 2015, she was a member of Langston University's track team. She's also volunteered at the Early Childhood Laboratory on campus, in which Tanner thanks you, my son, assisted with basketball games as well as campus cleanups. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Kimberly McKnight. Myra Bakim, would you please stand? Myra is an outstanding and committed individual who has excelled in leadership, academics, campus involvement, community service, and yes, character. A 3.96 GPA in biology. Myra participated in the summer research experience at the University of North Texas Health Science Center, the Department of Cellular and Molecular Biology during the summer of 2016. She competed in a poster session at a research symposium where she won first place in the biological sciences category. Myra exhibited outstanding commitment to leadership by representing Langston University on the campus, in the state, regionally, and yes, nationally. In 2015, Myra was selected to be a Langston University ambassador and a White House Initiative All-Star. She has served on campus, she's done everything. She served on campus in the Society of Distinguished Black Women, the president of the Biology Club, academic committee chair of the Student Government Association, NAACP, and the Scholars Club. Oh, and in her spare time, she volunteers as a clinical assistant at Crossing Community Clinic, volunteering as a counselor volunteer for Hope in Oklahoma City, and an Oklahoma City food bank. She's also served as a volunteer, as if that's not enough, for the annual President's Scholarship Gala for the past 4 years. We're proud to announce that Myra has been accepted to the Oklahoma State University Osteopathic Medical School in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and will begin medical school this next year. Congratulations, Myra. And Mr. Swag Surf himself, Paul Pugh, would you please stand? As you can see, Paul is a leader, motivational speaker, future preacher, I threw that in, a self-starter, a person who you could always count on to get the job done. Mr. Pugh has excelled in the classroom as well as outside of the classroom. He's been named on the President's Honor Roll and the Dean's Honor during his matriculation at Langston University. He is the only student, to our knowledge, in the history of the SGA to serve 2 consecutive terms as the activities chair of the Student Activities Board, which as students, you know that's a big deal. Paul also serves as the president of the Pre-Alumni Council, the National Panhellenic Council, and is currently serving as the president of the 2017 senior class. Paul is a proud member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. I knew he'd do that. And other accomplishments include being named as HBCU Campaign Best Activities Board during his time, Most Outstanding Student in the Communications Department, the Oklahoma Broadcast Education Association's Best Public Service Announcement Award, and finally, Who's Who Among Students in American Colleges and Universities 2016. One more round of applause for Mr. Paul Pugh. Miss Jaylyn Jones, would you please stand? Yes, Jaylyn, you. She's shocked right now. Jaylyn's dynamic character has led her to be involved with numerous on and off-campus entities. She worked as a student assistant in the office of the Director of Student Life and is the recipient of many awards and recognitions during her time. Edward E. McCabe Regent Scholar, Thurgood Marshall College Fund Scholar, Thurgood Marshall College Fund Student Ambassador, Thurgood Marshall College Fund 2015 and 16 Leadership Institute participant, Dean's Honor Roll 2013 through 2015. She was also the Student Government Association's Academic Committee Chair, a Scholars Club member, Langston University Ambassador, Langston University Ambassador Training Committee Chair, Langston University Ambassador Membership Committee member, the debate team co-captain, and book club treasurer. Congratulations, Jaylyn. My man, Mr. Marcus Garlington, would you please stand? Now, I'm going to read what it says on here, but the first thing I love about this young man, he will tell it like it is. If you don't want to know the truth, don't ask Marcus. Marcus is a 3.969 GPA broadcast journalism major from Kansas City, Missouri. Throughout his matriculation, Marcus has shown exceptional leadership and academic diligence. As a freshman, he was published in our student newspaper, which normally does not happen. For the past 2 years, Mr. Garlington has been the co-editor of the Gazette, and under his leadership, the Gazette submitted entries for the first time in 2016 to the Oklahoma Press Association College Division. They didn't just submit, they brought home 2 awards in 2016 and placed in 5 categories: first in editorial comment and first in news writing, 2 stories that were solely written by Marcus. Marcus has been a tutor with the University College since his sophomore year and a supplemental instructor for biology during his senior year. Marcus has studied abroad in London during his first semester of his junior year and has represented Langston University in the nation's capital for an internship with the United States Department of State. Marcus lost his father within the past year. And I want to say, Marcus, your father would be proud of you today. Congratulations. Oh, and he just shouted out, he got a job in New York. Now your father would really be proud. Miss Evelyn Farrar, would you please stand? A 3.5 GPA organizational leadership major who attended the Langston University Oklahoma City campus. Evelyn Farrar has been relentless in her pursuit of education, proving that one can do anything that their heart desires if they put their mind to it. Evelyn is enthusiastic and always willing to help when called upon. She not only excelled in her studies as a President's Honor Roll student, but she also became a member of Delta Mu Delta Honor Society, has volunteered at her church and the People's Ministry, and serving as a volunteer whenever needed. She was a member of the Student Activities Board and served as the acting president this school year once someone was formally appointed. She's volunteered relentlessly throughout her journey. And on a personal note, when I first met her almost 2 years ago, I could not believe her age, I won't tell you today. But she is our oldest graduate today, and it's only fitting that we honor her. Trust me, she looks 21, so you'll never know it. But Evelyn Farrar, congratulations. Miss Alicia Gallegos, would you please stand? Yes, you. And I won't mess with you. This is a group I mess with a lot of times in the cafeteria, but I'm going to keep it straight today, Alicia. A graduating senior and 4-year Letterman pitcher and outfielder on the Langston University softball team. Alicia has a contagious, optimistic spirit. She's been the top pitcher every year since her freshman year and lives out the 5 core values of integrity, respect, responsibility, sportsmanship, and servant leadership. She leads not only on the field, but also in the classroom by maintaining a 3.7 cumulative GPA with her full academic scholarship responsibilities while being a student athlete. She volunteers in many organizations, children's shelters, where she's helped orphans in the Make a Promise Happen, Central Christian's Camp Group, where she worked with people with disabilities of all ages. And finally, she's also volunteered with the I Can Bike and I Can Swim program, which started at Auburn University. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alicia Gallegos. Miss Kia Bremer, would you please stand? All of them are looking shocked. They've done everything around the campus for four years and now they're shocked. This is our way of saying thank you. How about this one? An accumulative 4.0 straight A's GPA her entire time at Langston University. She is a native of St. Louis, Missouri, and her activities on campus include, but are not limited to, the Scholars Club, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, Alpha Chi Honor Society, Delta Mu Delta Honor Society, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and a 4-year letterman as a member of the Langston University track and field cross-country teams. Kia has helped her peers improve their grades by tutoring in the early mornings and late nights. Through her leadership roles, she's been able to provide peers with community service hours, board member positions, and through her campus involvement, she's been able to encourage others. She indeed is competitive. She likes to exceed expectations. She is compassionate, labeled by her peers as a perfectionist. She leads by example, and ladies and gentlemen, the greatest quality, she is selfless. Another round of applause for Miss Kia Bremer. We'll now move on to the President's Cup Award. Established in 2010, the President's Cup Award, which is awarded annually, recognizes one member of the graduating class seeking his or her baccalaureate degree who has consistently demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and meritorious character, and one who exemplifies the timeless human values of leadership, respect for oneself, and scholarly achievement. This award is chosen annually by a selection committee who is charged with vetting the qualifications of each applicant and recommending a recipient. You can also find in your program all of the finalists for the President's Cup, which is our highest honor for a graduating student. Miss Helena Garraway. This award also comes, Mom who's here with her, this comes with a $500 check. But let me tell you about Helena, and I'm gonna try to get through this. This young lady is like a second daughter to me. Helena is a mathematics major and an electronics technology minor who's heavily involved in our campus. She's a McCabe Scholar, member of the Scholars Club, Lewis Stokes Alliance for Minority Participation, Alpha Chi National College Honor Society, Langston University Ambassador, NAACP, Warriors for Christ, part of the Impressions of God Praise Dance Team. Helena is a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, was named among the students in Who's Who amongst American college students in America's colleges and universities in 2016. After graduation, Helena will be working in Oklahoma City for the Boeing Company as a systems engineer, where she will be testing the ground and training systems on the AWACS programs for the United States, France, and Japan. On a personal note, during her matriculation, Helena lost her father. Helena was close, very close with her father. We've been through the death of her father. We've been through discussions about boyfriends. academics. When was she gonna get her driver's license? Which I know she's like, don't shout me out like that. That's our summer project, is to get her driver's license. Helena is on her way to get her pilot's license as well. Helena, your family is here, and I'd like her family members who are with us to please stand. Mom, sister, grandparents, other family members, please allow us to say thank you for all that you've done for us. Helena, come and get your award. I look forward for what life has in store for you, young lady. You served Langston University very well, and you deserve this. Congratulations. This year we have 2 outstanding alumnus at large award honorees. When your name is called, please come forward to receive your award. I can think of no greater honor than to be honored by your alma mater and by having your alma mater say thanks for the service to the institution. Ms. Tracy L. Jones, would you please come forward? Ms. Jones is a graduate of the class of 1993. She graduated with a bachelor's degree in agricultural economics. And as a student at Langston University, Ms. Jones participated in the student trainee program administered by the U.S. Department of Agriculture and has now been employed with the agency for 26 years. I think that deserves a round of applause. Come on up. Under Ms. Jones's leadership as president, the DC Metro chapter helped raise $5,000 for student scholarships. An advocate for Langston University, Ms. Jones has continued, hopefully you hear this theme, graduates, she's continued to be actively engaged and lend support to the university in a myriad of ways. She's a proud member of the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. And in addition to her other pursuits, she also serves as associate board member for Our Place, a nonprofit organization in Maryland that provides weekly meals to families in need. One more round of applause for Mrs. Jones. Ms. Michelle Purvey, please come forward. Ms. Michelle Purvey, I'll read this shortly, but Ms. Michelle Purvey is in the top 3 amongst alumni who's on social media spouting positivity about Dear Langston. Whenever I think of who would I tag in a post, I think of Michelle Purvey very quickly. But she graduated from Langston University in 1995 with a bachelor's degree in biology. She currently serves as Assistant Vice President and Manager of the Oklahoma City Customer Contact Center for Prosperity Bank. In 2008, Ms. Purvey earned her Master of Science in Management degree from Southern Nazarene University. She served in various leadership positions in the Langston University National Alumni Association at both the local and national levels. Ms. Purvey has volunteered her time and dedicated her service to many university events, such as the President's Annual Scholarship Gala, and I appreciate it, Lions Camp, Homecoming, and other Langston University events and activities. She is a super proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, a member of Greater Mount Olive Baptist Church in Oklahoma City. She's married to Tori Purvey, who's also a Langston alum. But what I'm most excited to say is that her son just graduated from high school and will be a freshman at Langston University in the fall. Congratulations, Michelle. The Young Alumnus Award is given to someone who has excelled in his or her professional endeavors and who has made a significant contribution by his or her work to their profession and community. The recipient should be one whose overall stature reflects Langston University's ideals and is a member of the Langston University National Alumni Association. The 2016 Young Alumnus Award is presented to Ms. Terania Harris. Would you please come forward? Ms. Harris graduated from Langston University in 2002 with a bachelor's degree in biology. Ms. Harris currently serves as the Administrative Programs Manager of the HIV, STD, and HCV Surveillance and Analysis Division with the Oklahoma State Department of Health. Ms. Harris has received several service awards, including Program of the Year and the Governor's Commendation for improving linkage to care for Oklahomans. Ms. Harris was also selected as the Central Region Soror of the Year, which Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and an American Red Cross Outstanding HIV/AIDS Program Volunteer. She was heavily involved as an undergraduate student, and I see nothing has changed. We congratulate you on your Young Alumnus Award, Ms. Harris, and please join me in giving her another round of applause. I would now like to present a very distinguished award. I'm going to bestow an honorary Doctor of Laws degree to Dr. Melvin Todd. Dr. Melvin E. Todd is a native Oklahoman. He is the son of Mr. Melvin Todd and Dr. Todd Davis, his mother, who is a long-term professor and librarian at Langston University. Dr. Todd graduated from high school from a boarding institute in North Carolina. He earned a bachelor's degree in history from Langston University and a master's of secondary education degree and doctorate in educational administration from the University of Oklahoma. Dr. Todd was married to the late Menzola Todd, the love of his life, with whom he had 3 children, 2 daughters and a son. He is also the proud grandfather of 4. Dr. Todd served in education within the state of Oklahoma for 3 decades as a teacher and administrator. Dr. Todd began his career in secondary education, first at Douglas High School in Lawton, Oklahoma, and eventually served as a principal and assistant superintendent in the Oklahoma City Public Schools. In 1975, Dr. Todd was selected to serve as the first African-American executive team member of Chancellor E.T. Dunlap at the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education. On a Langston University note, Dr. Melvin Todd, little history piece, was actually one of the primary authors of creating what is now 2 of our urban campuses, the Langston University Tulsa and Langston University Oklahoma City campuses. His proposal was adopted by the state regents and the Office of Civil Rights in 1979, resulting in 2 new campuses for Langston University. In 1991, he retired from the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education and joined Langston University as a special assistant to the president. Upon my arrival, a little over 5 years ago, Dr. Todd was still serving as a special assistant to the president. I cannot thank him enough personally for the advice, the guidance that he's given me in navigating both political waters, but also in navigating the waters about how to improve a higher educational institution. So Dr. Todd, would you please come forward and allow your alma mater to present you with an honorary Doctorate of Laws degree with all the rights, duties, privileges, and responsibilities which appertain thereunto. Students, This man has done a lot. You owe him a big round of applause.
You're probably too young to remember James Brown. But James had a song, and he would say, "I feel good." And he would do a little dance. I can't do either one. But I did prepare some acceptance remarks. I'm not going to read what I wrote. Frankly, I can't read it anyway. Can't see it. I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. All of you, parents, graduates, and just onlookers, open a window of your mind and just let me in. I won't be long. I promise you. Distinguished platform. And they are distinguished. We have senators, we have board of regents, and in colleges. We have representatives at the legislative branch. We have mamas and daddies and grandmamas and aunties and uncles and surrogate parents. You're here. I have two people very close to me here. They asked me not to introduce them. My oldest daughter is here. She represents her two siblings. One who just accepted a job and will not ask to take off. And the other one is retired, who was a lawyer by training, but decided she didn't want to practice law for several reasons. So she's never heard her father speak except once. She was a little girl when he made the commencement speech here. And I don't think she remembers it. I won't test her. But I'm in your mind. When I raised my hand and I said, "Nay, I'm going to open it," and did that, and then I said, "Let me ask you a question. What have I got?" And one black kid said, "Nothing." I said, "That's correct." As I thought it would. White kids cheer, but the black kids had cheered before. That's exactly what I want. But I won't go into it because we don't have time. But I was a success there because I felt that all people wanted was the best education for their children. They could get it, didn't matter what color. And that's what I see here today. And I'm not going to go on that. But Mr. President, I do want to share with you something I left out, because I thought it was another major contribution. I was the Oklahoma State Representative to ACT Testing Corporation. You ever heard of ACT test? Over 1 million admissions tests to universities in the nation. I was on the state elected boards. They asked me to give a speech one day. I don't have to wonder why, because there wasn't anybody hardly that looked like me there. So I spoke, and in speaking I criticized ACT for discrimination, culture, and everything else. I said, you have these tests that we're not even familiar with. These questions. Why are the black people that work on the questions to be asked? They were not. I said, I could give you a test and you would be in the lower quartile. They said, what do you mean? I said, how long should you cook chitlins before they become rubbery? nobody had the answer, but they thought about it. It was a cultural thing. That was the point that I was trying to prove. Now, where did I get that from? Here. I made my point. The president of ACT promised me personally that he would take a primary hand in bringing blacks to ACT. Now, it isn't much better. But my colleagues on that board, they elected me to the trustee board, 15-member board, president of Stanford, the president of Florida State, the president of Wisconsin, the University of Wisconsin. You know what they asked me? Where is Langston? And what kind of school is it? I'm a Langston graduate. Fear and failure ability I thought about. But if you can survive at Langston, you can survive anywhere. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, God.
Congratulations, Dr. Tom. Are we ready? I don't think you're ready. Are we ready? Dr. Leah Chaudry, Dean of the School of Physical Therapy, would you please come forward to present the doctoral candidates for the conferral of their degrees?
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Physical Therapy degree please stand? Dr. Nunali, upon recommendation of the faculty, I am honored to present the 2017 graduates for the School of Physical Therapy. They have satisfied the course requirements and are recommended for confirming of their degree. Candidates, as your name is called, please come forward to be hooded.
Doctor of Physical Therapy. Amanda Felder, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Katie Walker, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Chelsea Lee, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Samantha Chamberlain, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Tiffany Glover, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Susan K. Cote, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Stephanie Newton, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Emily Webb, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Ryan Ellisall, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Matthew Mead, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Madison McGolden, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Samantha Mason, Doctor of Physical Therapy. Roslyn Hamilton, Doctor of Physical Therapy.
Dr. Marshall Herring present the master candidates for the conferral of their degrees. Dr. Herring.
Will the candidates for the Master of Education, Rehabilitation Counseling, Visual Rehabilitation Services, and Entrepreneurial Studies please stand? Dr. Montgomery, upon recommendation of the faculty, I am honored to present the 2017 graduates from the graduate programs. They have satisfied the course requirements and are recommended for the conferring of their degree. As your name is called, please come forward to be heard.
Robert Scott, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Jasmine Smith, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Brannigan Van, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Tasia Mendiola, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Omaneko Omakomian, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Demetria Moore, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Kavars. Godlove Gawabi, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. LaShonda Craig, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Desiree Jennings James, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Jamel Young, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Carruthers, Masters of Rehabilitation Counseling. Carla Jones, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Huffman, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Deborah Cook, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Destiny Phillips, Master of Education. Tina Jones, Master of Education. Dominique Barnes Karn, Urban Education. Chuck Sanders, Entrepreneurial Studies. Janetta Rice, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Juanita Evans, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Lawrence Bailey, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling.
Dwight Ritchie, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Constance Okanambo, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Everestus Penda, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Gina Redwine, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Nawisi Eddie, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Renato James, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Jeffrey Mims, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Mojabadi Salaman, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Brianna Green, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Christian Kriegler, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Simone Clemens, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Mario Muhammad, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Dontavius Robinson, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. Femi Bafundmi, Master of Rehabilitation Visual Services. Toyin Sadia, Master of Visual Rehabilitation Services.
Will the 2017 graduating class stand, please? Mr. President, upon recommendation of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present the 2017 graduating class from the School of Agriculture and Applied Sciences, the School of Arts and Sciences, the School of Business, the School of Education and Behavioral Sciences, the School of Nursing and Health Professional, the School of Physical Therapy, and the graduate program. They have satisfied the requirements for the Associate of Science a Bachelor of Arts in Education, Bachelor of Science in Education, a Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, the Master of Education, Master of Science in Rehabilitation and Counseling, Master of Science in Visual Rehabilitation Services, the Master of Entrepreneurial Studies, and the Doctor of Physical Therapy. As approved by Langston University, the Board of Regents for Oklahoma A&M Colleges, and the Oklahoma State Regions for Higher Education. Mr. President, I am honored to present the 2017 graduating class for the conferring of their degree.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education and the Board of Regents for the Oklahoma Agricultural and Mechanical Colleges, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Langston University, over which I have the honor to preside, I do hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Arts in Education, Bachelor of Science in Education, Master of Education, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling, Master of Visual Rehabilitation Services, Master of Visual Rehabilitation Services again, and Doctorate of Physical Therapy according to the school in which you have qualified, with all the rights, duties, privileges, and responsibilities which appertain thereunto. Our graduate students and doctoral students, please be seated. Undergraduate students, are you ready? Ms. Roberts, please present the undergraduate students.
Health, Physical Education, and Recreation, summa cum laude. Christine Lesis, Health, Physical Education, and Recreation, summa cum laude. Sydney Rios, Health, Physical Education, and Recreation, summa cum laude. Asia Jordan, Health, Physical Education, and Recreation. Raven Daniels, Health, Physical Education, and Recreation. Kia Brimmer, Accounting, summa cum laude. Tijuana Brimmer, Computer Science, summa cum laude. Cheyenne Guyton, Psychology, magna cum laude. Brandon Yelverton, Management, cum laude. Shakina Cosby, Agricultural Science, summa cum laude. Brianna Shealy, Elementary Education, summa cum laude. Chelsea Black, Biology. Keelan Armstrong, Accounting, summa cum laude. Jonathan Davis, Management. Kamisha England, Management. Tiara Harris, Biology. Patricia Herndon, Management, magna cum laude.
Plowden, English, summa cum laude. William Moore, agricultural science. Sidney Long, English, summa cum laude. Maya Jackson, broadcast journalism, magna cum laude. Helena Garraway, mathematics, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Williams, chemistry, magna cum laude. Sierra Graham, accounting, summa cum laude. Omalola Hassan, economics and management, summa cum laude. Cameron Lindsay, agricultural science. Banjia Cha, agricultural science. Nicholas Simon Jr., biology, magna cum laude. Myra Bakeen, biology, summa cum laude. Lindsay Hardy, biology. Leslie Hunter, chemistry, cum laude. Danielle Wright, chemistry, cum laude. Kaishel Henderson, mathematics, magna cum laude. Alexandria Becker, agricultural science, summa cum laude. Austin Terry, broadcast journalism, cum laude. Norbert Ralph, technology. Christopher Smith, corrections, magna cum laude. Brandon Hines, management, cum laude. Stephen Harris, computer science, summa cum laude. Cedric Carter, agricultural science, magna cum laude. Amani Jackson, biology, summa cum laude. Shanika Lee, psychology. Sydney Scott, management, magna cum laude. Alyssa Grix, management. Marcus Garlington, broadcast journalism, summa cum laude. Alyssa Stale, management. Leonisa Jones, Safety, Family and Consumer Sciences. Mitzi Lewis, Child Development. Michelle Mahoney, Family and Consumer Sciences. Lisa Manallen, Family and Consumer Sciences. Jeramisha Jackson, Child Development. Kayla Leon Armstrong, Family and Consumer Sciences. Karen Anderson, Family and Consumer Sciences. Darian Johnson, Biology. Charmel McCullough, Corrections. Shabria Lindsay, Criminal Justice and Corrections. Chelsea Warwick, Corrections. Quentin Whitliff, Technology. Keenan Brown, Technology. Evan Scott, Drafting and Design and Technology. Janor Scott, Corrections and Criminal Justice. Adarius Stokes, Sociology. Portland Adams, Biology, sum cum laude. Kentra Dixon, Broadcast Journalism. Kiosha Savage, Corrections. Cameron Ingram, Corrections. Brandy Morris, English. Alfred Bale, Sociology. Tabitha Ward, Organizational Leadership. Erica Johnson, Organizational Leadership. Mia Warrior, Organizational Leadership. Leslie Jones, Organizational Leadership. Sherion Gaines, Organizational Leadership and Management. Song Young, Animal Science. Dennis Pletcher, Animal Science, cum laude. Magnus Scott, Jr., Agricultural Science. Bradley Umori, Organizational Agricultural Science. Deandra Gilbert, Agricultural Science. Tyron Bruce, Agricultural Science. Nicole High, Agricultural Science. Michael Watts, Broadcast Journalism, cum laude. Dorian McDonald, Sociology.
Aisha Johnson, sociology. Shabriana Guy, sociology. Jessica Black, sociology. Donald Danasto, sociology. Raphael Allen, electronics. Sasha Spikes, biology. Tarika Witcher, biology. Briangela Matthews, chemistry. Nicholas Davis, biology. Morgan James, biology. Lamarcus Lott, biology. Micaiah Triplett, technology. Vernon Whiteside, corrections. Tommy Harris, corrections. Zaina Davis, broadcast journalism. Paul Pugh, drafting and design and broadcast journalism. Bethany Hamilton James, broadcast journalism. Kimberly McKnight, broadcast journalism. Raquel McWright, corrections. Demetrius Mayhew, corrections, cum laude. Ashley Richardson, corrections. Benicia McCool, corrections. John Ty Dawson, criminal justice. Dominique Ellis Dorr, criminal justice. Burley Kabunko, sociology. Angela Norton, drafting and design and technology. Crystal Wormsley, organizational leadership. Virgil Jennings, organizational leadership and management. Evelyn Farrell, organizational leadership. Lakuria Muhammad, organizational leadership. Kiasha Wimbush, corrections. Moray Freeman, English. Antoine Reiser, computer science. Angela
Janae Thomas, financial planning. Ernest Thomas, management. Valencia Tapia, management. Ashton Stewart, management. Cum laude. Reagan Harding, management. Dejan Johnson, financial planning and management. Ashley Bablino, management. Xavier Burns, management. Wanda Smiley, health, physical education, and recreation. Antonio Denard, health, physical education, and recreation. Leon Christian, liberal education. Ariel Willis, health, physical education, and recreation. Anthony Hall, health, physical education, and recreation. Kavars, sociology, senior career. Severe Wright, accounting. Justina Moncrief, management information systems. Osabi Seaboard, Cecil computer science. Madio Cardi, finance. Kevin Otino, accountant.
My mom, so proud.
Cameron Bryant, accountant. Ryosha Whitman, accountant. Shamira Burks, accountant. Tawanda Thurman, financial planning. Yelena Cottrell, management, cum laude. Lindsay Carter, management, cum laude.
Gujarat Davis, broadcast journalism.
Sharon Lewis, health, physical education, and recreation, cum laude. Joy Townsend, health, physical education, and recreation. Aaliyah Tuggle, health, physical education, and recreation. Christian Means, liberal education.
Waters, psychology.
Humphrey Williams, special education.
Caitlin Spagner, psychology, magna cum laude. Brianne Washington, psychology. Morgan Lee, psychology. Ashley Batu, Jake Williams, psychology. Kimani Nelson, psychology, magna cum laude. Brian
Jones, psychology. Brittany Bailey, psychology. Miles Sinnett, psychology. Michelle Payton, psychology. Jerry Burton, psychology. Folashade Wilcox, psychology. Leon Thompson, business administration. Margot Moon, psychology, cum laude. Matthew Wright, psychology. Carlos Brown, health, physical education and recreation. Lynette Mobley, liberal education. Abraham Esters, health, physical education and recreation. Trevon Jones Deere, health, physical education and recreation. Wendell Richardson, liberal education. Kayla Davis, liberal education. Carolyn Oakley, nursing. Tyler Johnson, nursing. Charity Cooper, nursing, magna cum laude. Shakima Howard, health administration. Deidre Hester, health administration. Alexis Phillips, health administration. Teresa Asbury, public health. Melissa Baganko, nursing, summa cum laude. Jerry Brown, nursing, cum laude. Erica Adams, nursing, magna cum laude. Brianna Gunners, nursing. Siobhan Gully, psychology. Sasha Dodd, psychology. Alicia Starr, psychology. Tanisha Brown, psychology. Kia West, psychology. Alicia Carson, psychology. Sierra Hamilton, psychology. Makita Boner, liberal education. Quintiara Parkinson, psychology. Alexandria McGee, psychology. Leela Jackson, psychology. Bianca Henry, psychology. Jerica Field, psychology. Summa cum laude.
Keandra Young, nursing, cum laude. Fabati Sapkota, nursing, magna cum laude. Whitney Brown, nursing. DeKimbria Bowers, public health. Randy Jackson, public health. Julia Charbonneau, public health. Lacey Stewart, Health Administration and Crime. Tia Washington, Health Administration. Brittany Davis, Health Administration. Brendan Kavars, Public Health. Jonathan Sortino, Health Administration. Kane, Health Administration. Monica Williams, Health Administration. Daisha Jordan, Public Health.
Okay, graduates, let's make this official. Please stand with the class of 2017. Please stand. To signify this auspicious achievement, candidates, you may move your tassels from right to left. Graduating class, please remain standing as Dr. Melvin Randall, the Langston University National Alumni President, comes forward to induct you into our Alumni Association. Dr. Randall. You will follow along in your program.
Good morning. Know ye that we are among the privileged who have been nurtured in the spirit of many men and women who have passed this way and are rendering distinguished service to mankind because of LU's dedication to excellence for more than a century. Now you know we can't hear y'all. Know ye that we have been trained by men and women who have passed on to you the very best that time and experience have given to them, and that we do well to carry that dedication from Langston to the world. Know ye that we are solemnly promised to uphold LU and to commitment to education for service with our talents, our time, our energies, and our contributions, so that forevermore we shall all gaze with pride. Having heard your affirmation of continued commitment to Langston University, you have earned the rite of passage to join the thousands of sons and daughters who continue to serve mankind throughout the world. By the power vested in me as the president of the Langston University National Alumni Association, I hereby induct you into the Langston University National Alumni Association with all the rights, duties, privileges, and responsibilities which appertain thereunto. I would now like to welcome President Smith back to the podium.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 2017 commencement exercise. On behalf of Langston University, our faculty, our staff, our students, and administrators, we thank you for attending. Please welcome State Representative Dr. George Young Sr., who will give the benediction, followed by the singing of our alma mater. And we never leave, or depart or move while the alma mater is being sung.
Thank you so much, Dr. Smith. If you would, with no need of your own, just in kindness to me, would you bow your heads and close your eyes for just a moment? Thank you, God. Thank you for all your goodness, and in this moment of celebration, your hope and promise. We say thank you. Thank you for dear Langston, her legacy, her strength, her institutional value that goes beyond our ability to value. Thank you for these graduates, their hope and their promise, their mentors, their mothers and fathers and family members and friends. We rejoice, we celebrate as we start the work of investment and involvement for a great and awesome return. Amen. Amen.
Please stand for the singing of the Langston University alma mater, led by the University Choir.